What's up, Aries? This is for my Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So this is for those who need guidance and clarity in regards to your love life. Keep in mind that this video is general and roles can be reversed, energies can be reversed, and cross watchers. This very well may play out from your perspective. So please just apply it how it fits, and if it's not for you, it's not for you. Spirit, tell me about Aries. What is the current energy? What do they need to know in regards to their love life? Tell me about Aries, please. Okay, we have the Emperor, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Justice, Wheel of Fortune, and Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So I definitely feel like there is something in your life that is going to improve. Okay, I feel like you kind of have already gone through a situation or have been in an environment where things hit the lowest point. Some of you may have been betrayed. Some of you may have gone through a painful ending or just an ending of some sort. But when the Ten of Swords is upright, this means that there's nowhere to go but up. So I feel like you guys going to start to see improvement in your love life. It's going to start looking better and better. Okay, something is going to change. A new person, you know, a new love interest, whatever it is, you guys are going to start to see areas of improvement in your love life. Where you're coming from, some of you may have dealt with another Aries in the past, but I feel like you guys have been focusing more so on yourself. Where you're coming from, we have the Emperor here. So I feel like you guys have been focusing on business, on strengthening your career, on getting to a more stable point in your life, a more, you know, financial control in your life. I feel like you guys have been working on your responsibilities and improving areas of your life. So I definitely feel like you have been putting love more so on a back burner, and I feel like the forefront of your attention is focusing on your success in life. Okay, so I feel like that's where you're coming from. So because of you focusing more so on this, people may have viewed you as closed off to them. Okay, so tell me more, please. Why the Emperor, please? Tell me where they're coming from, Aries. Ooh. Yeah, see, Knight of Pentacles, you guys have been focusing on your, you know, being grounded, on being more so stable on the practical things. Money has been a huge major point of focus in your life, okay? Some of you may have been focusing also, or, you know, for with an earth sign towards Virgo, Capricorn. Why the Knight of Pentacles, please? Yeah, see, I feel like some of you may have released an earth sign, but I also feel like at the same time, you guys have been sacrificing love or relationship for your greater success. I feel like you have been really working on something for a long time. And I feel like because of this, you've had to make a lot of sacrifices in your life. And you know it's only temporary. And you know you want to be the best person that you can be before you welcome someone else into your life. You want to be happy with who you are so that in the next relationship you can thrive, okay? And also when you are in the best when you're happy with yourself, that's really when you're going to attract someone that deserves you and attract someone that can actually meet you halfway or be a partner to you. You don't want dead weight in your life, okay? How you're being seen is Page of Cups reversed. So I definitely feel like people know that you are kind of closed off. You know, people feel that um that you are kind of just not really interested in any offers. Okay, I also feel like, you know, even people that admire you are kind of looking at you, they just know that right now it's not the major, it's not your major concern. I feel like you're really not entertaining, you were in the past or have not been entertaining people from your past. Okay, I feel like you're concentrating on, you know, amazing things and also new things. All right, tell me more, please. Why the Page of Cups? How's Aries being seen? Yeah, see, I feel like you're being seen as very detached. Why the Queen of... Yeah, see, a lot of you are just trying to improve your life at home, maybe focusing more so on your children. I feel like which is normal. I feel like you're not getting out as much or being seen as much as you have been in the past. Aries are very friendly people. Very Everyone notices an Aries, I would say. They're very captivating. When the Queen of Wands walks into a room, she steals the focus of the room. This is someone who doesn't need anyone but wants someone. And I definitely feel like, right now, because this card came out in neutral, I definitely feel like you don't really want to be the center of attention for everyone until you feel that you have everything that you want, everything that you've been longing for, okay? But I feel like right now you're focusing on improving your life, getting the ultimate dream, maybe purchasing a new house, maybe purchasing a new car, maybe upgrading things in your house, elevating your life, elevating the people around you to the next level. That is where you're coming, that's what you're currently focusing on, how you're being seen. But because of this, I definitely feel like there's someone watching you. Okay, because what's coming towards you is this Knight of Cups. Does not have to be water energy, but it is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I definitely feel like there's someone coming towards you that finds you attractive, or there's someone currently that you're starting to deal with that definitely sees you in a very romantic way. I feel like this is someone who's very much so interested with you, attracted to you. This is someone who feels that they can make you happy. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify who this Knight of Cups is. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups. Who's coming towards Aries? Okay, Six of Pentacles and the Judgment card. Okay, so what I'm getting is that for some of you, you already know this person. If you know this person, there's been some indecisiveness, okay, um, about whether to choose them or not to choose them. For others of you, I feel like you've been so focused on yourself. Six of Pentacles reverse. You haven't been really generous with your time or energy, with people. But there's someone who definitely notices you and you're captivating them, but they question with a Judgment reverse. This is someone who struggles with coming towards you. There's a little bit of indecisiveness because you're coming off as emotionally closed off. This person struggles with how to approach you. Okay. The third scenario I'm seeing, unfortunately, as when it as like clockwork, whenever you start to do good and focus on yourself, then the ex wants to come back. Okay. So I'm getting three different scenarios. This is definitely someone who I feel like if you already know them, you're indecisive about them, or there has been some indecisiveness. Maybe they seem closed off to you, but I feel like this person views you as closed off. Number two, I feel like if you already, know this person, um, if this person knows you or is around you, they struggle with coming towards you. They're indecisive about approaching and telling you. They might see you as closed off. And number three, I see that potential of an ex to come back. I know you guys hate hearing that. You guys all hate your exes. But it's not my fault, okay? Like I said, so they can just smell when you're doing good. They can just smell you, like, oh, what they got cooking over there. So that's just how it rolls, okay? So mutual energy, I feel this is pertaining to the person from the past. Their justice is in reverse, okay? This is Libra energy. But I definitely feel like what happened in the past between you and this person of your concern is not what you wanted. I feel like there was someone that you really truly wanted, and I feel like you really never got the justice out of it. You really not never got the full fulfillment or closure of the situation. Okay? So this person also feels the same way over you. Potentially some of you could have been married to this person, but not all of you, okay? But I definitely feel like whatever you are moving away from with this 10 of swords in reverse. We also have the 3 of swords. So again, there could have been a third influence in the environment as to why this connection did not move forward when you felt this was someone that um, you really had a bond with, okay? But I definitely feel that there's someone that you're moving on from, away from, and it didn't pan out the way that you wanted it, okay? Tell me more, please. What's the mutual energy here? Yeah, see, there's something that you're moving on from, but you feel like you didn't get full closure with. The world in reverse. This person feels the same way about you. Okay. Yeah, so you may have had to block this person. Some of you could have been dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, but I feel like you maybe had to stand up for yourself or block this person. Some of you might have had to do with children, but for the most part, I feel like you had to, in a sense, close yourself off from this person to focus on yourself and, build a name for yourself and to go and to obtain expansion in your life. Okay. But how they feel about you, they feel this is unfair. With the Wheel of Fortune, this person feels like they connected with you when they were going through something bad, bad timing, bad luck in regards to you. I feel that there is like some karmic situations for a few of you. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this person couldn't come towards you or give you what you wanted fully. They still had a lot that they were dealing with. They weren't able to steer towards you. How does this person feel about Aries, please? Yeah, see, this person really wants to heal the situation with you, but they lack this strength. They lack the courage. See, you guys have leveled up. You're the emperor. You've been taking this time, you've been like hibernating and working on yourself. And although this person longs to heal the situation and is still holding out hope, they struggle with self confidence and strength to come towards you. Okay. But the thing is that if someone truly wants you, they will fight for you. If someone truly, wants to be with you, they will make their way to you. They will find it within themselves to go towards you. So, advice from spirit, we have 5 of Cups. Okay. So I feel like, you're over here looking about what happened in the past. You're concentrating on the spilled perfume. And I feel like at this time it's like, but you have this Knight of Cups here and they're waiting for you. Okay. You're it's time to move on from the past and it's time to enjoy these 2 full glasses behind you, because you guys have someone that wants to come into your life, that wants to adore you. Okay. And now I'm hearing Harry Styles Adore You. I love that song. Oh my god, you guys should listen to it after this video. um but I feel like there's someone that is in your life or waiting to come into your life. You may already know this person, and if this it's not to say the person from the past that you still feel like there's lack of closure, they won't come back to you, but when they do, we'll take care of that. We'll deal with it when they do come towards you. Right now you need to enjoy your life now, enjoy the fruits of your labor, and give the other people chances in your life. Okay. Tell me more, please. What is the advice for Aries? Ooh. Yeah, but for some of you, you guys were really betrayed or really hurt. Someone could have just, you may also have had to hurt someone or turn your back on someone. But it's like, what's done is done. You may not always get all the answers that you wanted, but sometimes you have to give yourself closure in situations. Sometimes you have to forgive people, even when they don't deserve it, unfortunately. Yeah, and it's time to move on. It's time to move on from the situation and enjoy those 2 cups that are right behind you and that are waiting for you. Okay. What other message do we have for Aries, please? Okay, it says the Green Man. And it says in that, what is that word? Oh my god, what is that word? Is that initiate? I don't know that word. Okay, so I think that's initiative. Okay. Okay, so that means like to kind of start something out then, to get the ball rolling. Fertilization and action. Yeah, so that means I feel like right now it's just time to take the initiative, you know, to fertilize something, to really grow something, take action. Now you're being called to take action to grow something, and I feel like it's with this new person. Okay, definitely with this new person. Let's get some more messages for you. I want my whispers of love. Okay, what other messages do we have for Aries? Messages for Aries, please, for their highest good and clarity. One at a time, but two came out again, so I'm going to take it. It says, look at your relationship patterns. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. Oh my gosh, this is like one of the biggest things that I tell my personal clients, because people fall into the trap of a type, okay, or that's my type of person. People fall into the same pattern of relationships. People, you know, and like I'll give you an example. People get with emotionally unavailable people, you know, and you'll see the cycle. They get the same type of people because they're looking for validation from others when they should find it within themselves. So I feel like it's always best to stay open-minded and to not stay away from something because it's strange or different or new to you. You know, you never know who can knock you, you know, who can just like knock you off your feet, and you could fall madly in love with someone that you never would have given the time in the past. It says, have patience, love is patient and kind always. Absolutely, you cannot rush love. You cannot rush love. Um, in any situation, it's important to build a solid foundation. Of course, you can fall madly or get feelings for someone, but as far as like when is love going to enter my life, you know, you need to be patient, patient and kind always, and always remain optimistic. Okay, so you guys enjoy, you know, this person if you've already met them. Keep an open mind. If you see someone kind of staring at you, you know, you might know who this person is, all right? But I feel like there is someone that wants to come in and cherish you and adore you, and I feel like you should let them, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I wish you guys love and light. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will talk with you later. Bye, Aries.